Hi everyone, it's me Lisa from Lisa Knits and Quilts. I'm coming to tell you I finally finished my scarf, and the pattern that I used is the garter stitch striped scarf. I got this from my local library. It's the garter stitch striped scarf. It's beginner knitting, and this is how it will turn out. These are the blocks that I would use, but I did it as the men's, 33 stitches, 176 centimeters, 60 blocks in total. They're saying to use the Click Eaton Country A-Ply or Click Eaton Country Naturals A-Ply. I didn't do that. I used one that I want to do. The pattern's there for a reason, but that's just how, and they're telling you to use 4.5 millimeter needles, which is a UK size 7, but I didn't. I used my size 5s with my needle stoppers I got from Temu, not affiliated. I bought them because I needed new ones. So I did it on that, and so this one is done now, and I cast on 33 stitches. Normally the first row you would slip the first stitch, but the first row I knitted the whole thing, and then that's when I followed the pattern. So you slip one either end, and I knit 14 rows, and this is where the block comes into. The first row I slip the first stitch, knit it all to the end, then I slip the first stitch, purled it to the end. The third row I slipped and knit to the end. The fourth row I slipped and purled to the end. Rows 5 through 10 I slipped and knit to the end, slipped and knit to the end. That's all I do. The first rows are always slipped, but when I did the cast on and did the first row, I knitted the whole lot. I didn't cast off because I thought it makes it a better edging, the first one. And I did that until I got my 60 blocks. I'm just marking off my list, so then that way I know what I have said to you. So, and I do use stitch markers, so then that way I can tell you guys exactly how many, where I've done each day. So from here to here is 1. So that is 1 day so far. So from there to there is day 2. So from there to there is day 3. So that's 3 stitch markers so far. From there to there makes 4 stitch markers. So that's 4 days. And then from there to the end. That's how long it took me. 5 days. 4 stitch markers, and I didn't use the stitch marker for the last one because I finished. And then for the last 8 rows I just knitted, but I slipped. But the last row, when I'm casting off, I knit the first stitch and cast off. So that is what I've done. So there was the 4 stitch markers that I used, and I'm going to put them back in here, so then that way I know where they are in here. So, and then the colour that I used was the Value Ball Spray Yarn, 150 grams, 100% acrylic, 240 meters per ball, and I've already used up one of these, and the rest of this hasn't been finished, but I am going to use it on something else. 4.5 millimeter needles, but I used a 5. 19 stitches by 25 rows, 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters square. Warm machine wash or hand wash, do not bleach. Cold rinse well, do not wring. Dry flat in the shade, do not tumble dry, do not iron, dry cleanable. And it is made in China, made for Spotlight Pty Ltd. www.spotlightstores.com, and it's Aqua. That's the one that I used. And I noticed when I used the 5, it has made it longer instead of using a 4 point. When I used a 4.5, it made it shorter. So it's up to you to how you wear it, like so, and whatnots. And that was one way. And then you can also do this way when you fold it in half. And you can fold it in half like so, and you can also wear it like this. And sometimes too, some people might like to wear it so it's, you know, protecting your ears, to keep your ears a bit warm and whatnot. So it's up to you to how you want to wear your hat, your scarf. So this I will bag up, put a label on it so I know what it is and whatnot. And it has turned out quite well, which is good. So, means with the yarn that I've got left, I'm going to use it. I was thinking I might make some pouches up and also use the size 5mm needles and see how my pouches turn up. But guys, if you need to, check your local library out and see how you go at your local library, because your local library can be a good friend. And I do know that because that's how come I got the scarf and the hat. Sorry if you can hear me marking off what I'm doing, so that way you guys, I can tell you what I've done. And so that was that was 60 the 60 blocks with 33 stitches. I thoroughly enjoyed doing that one, and I might do the same one. I'm cutting up my bit of paper. The same one, I might do it in the eyelet mock cable stitch, ribbing stitch that I got. And I might even do that one in a size 5 and see how, on a size 5mm knitting needles, and see how that turns out. I think that might turn out quite super long too, and maybe better than on the 4.5. I'm going to give that a try, but I'm going to use up my scrap yarn first, because I've got a little bit of that blue to do, and I've got the bluey red over there to use as well, that I've got sitting over on my box that I need to use. So that I will do next. I might do that with the Aqua, because I think that'll go well with the Aqua, and do that, and we'll see how it goes and whatnot. So I do, and I took a photo of my knitting to use as my thumbnail. That's what I've been doing. If I don't use my knitting, I might use me needle stoppers with my needles. So in that way you get something that I've made, or I'm in the middle of making, so that way you guys get that, instead of, you know, something I got off Google. I've been doing that lately. So I do hope you get the chance to like and comment, and I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Bye.